Coulomb's law is used to describe the forces that exist between objects carrying non-zero electrical charge. Shown on the screen is an object A with a positive charge, QA, and a second object B with a negative charge, QB. And the two objects are separated by a distance D. To calculate the force on object A due to the presence of object B, we start by setting up a reference direction, here denoted by the unit vector r hat BA. Importantly, we will use the convention that this unit vector always points towards the object on which the force acts that we want to calculate. If we now want to calculate the force from object B on object A, we simply apply the expression for Coulomb's law. We take the charge on object B, multiply that by the charge on object A, divide by the square of the distance separating these two objects, multiply the whole expression by the universal constant Ke, and the direction is fixed by our unit vector. The force, therefore, on object A is shown by the arrow, FBA. Now, Coulomb's law also applies to situations where we've got more than two objects carrying non-zero electrical charge. Here we've got a third object, C, that is placed a distance A away from our original object. If we want to calculate the force from object C on object A, we follow exactly the same procedure. We set up a unit vector pointing towards object A. The expression for the force from C on object A then follows from Coulomb's law. We multiply the charge carried by object C with the charge carried by object A, divide by the square of the distance separating these two objects, multiply the whole expression by the universal constant Ke, and the direction is fixed by the unit vector we set up at the beginning. We therefore find that object A is repulsed from object C by the force FCA, as shown on the screen. Object A therefore experiences a resultant force due to the presence of both objects B and C. We can calculate this resultant force graphically by simply putting the force FBA on the tip of the force FCA and then joining the tail of force FCA to the tip of force FBA, as is shown on the screen. An important aspect to note here is that Coulomb's law works in both ways. So if object A feels a force due to object B will similarly feel a force due to object A. The same goes for object C. If object A feels a force due to object C will also feel a force due to object A. All the forces that act on the different objects is shown by the arrows FCB, FAB, FBC, and FAC. See if you can use the expression for Coulomb's law to make certain that you understand the directions of the forces as shown on the screen.